This video is to show the differences between the circulation functions in 1.4 and 1.6 of Evergreen. We're going to start with the checkout screen when the patron walks up to the circulation desk, hands you their card, and you pull up their account. You'll notice the screen looks different, but it functions pretty much the same way that it did in 1.4. Your patron information is across the top of the screen in 1.6. Let's look a little closer at this information. The birth date is hidden by default. If you click on birth date, you will see the patron's birth date. Click again and the birth date is hidden once again. The library card number and the email address are both hyperlinks so that you can copy those to the clipboard, where you can use that to paste in another area of Evergreen or into your email if you need to send the patron an email. This next box here is the mailing address, but if you click on the drop-down menu, you can see the physical address, the phone numbers, or the identification of the patron. Whatever it is you need to see, you can pick in the drop-down box there. The next box is the circulation info. This is going to tell you how many holds the patron has and how many are available. It's going to tell you what their bills are, how many checkouts they have, their overdues, long overdues, claims returned, lost, and non-cataloged. You'll notice that directly above this box, you'll have numbers that correspond with the button right above the numbers that will also give you the same information you have in this box right here. So if this patron has 0 items out, it shows 0 items out here, and it shows 0 items out here. This last box is your patron account info box. It's going to give you their profile, their home library, their internet access level, and their expiration date of their card. Right here in the middle of your screen, you have this bar that will move up or down, allowing you to see more or less of whichever area of the screen you want to see more or less of. Okay, let's look at the buttons that we're familiar with across the top here. Refresh does simply that. It refreshes the patron account. The checkout button, when you click on checkout, it brings up your checkout screen where you can scan in your items for checkout and print your receipt. If you need to assign a special due date, you would want to do that here where it says normal. You can choose the special due date that they have listed, or you can backspace over the due date, over the word normal, and type in the due date, but it must be typed in the year, month, day format. You're going to check out all your items and then click done, and your receipt is going to print as it always has. Okay, the next screen is our items out screen. This is going to show you what the patron has checked out and also their lost, claims returned, long overdue, and unpaid bills here at the bottom. These screens will allow you to see more or less wherever you see these little dotted lines. You can move this to see more or less information. The next screen is the hold screen. This is pretty much, again, the same as it is in Evergreen 1.4. The big difference here is this place hold button. If you click on place hold, this opens the catalog within the library card user's account. You can now search for items and place holds for this patron without having to copy and paste their library card number in or type it in again for each item. It's already in their account. It'll automatically place the hold for them. I think this is a feature that you're all going to like, and it's going to get used quite a bit. Okay, the next screen is the bills screen. This again is the same pretty much as it is in 1.4. There's not really any difference in the way that bills function, just the screen looks a little bit different. Your edit menu. Nothing changes in the edit screen except for the PIN number. You can reset the patron PIN number. And the alias box is different just as it is in the patron registration instructions that you saw in the earlier video. Messages. This box is going to display a message of when a patron is blocked. And it'll tell you why they're blocked and the date that the block happened. Let me see if I can show you a patron that has a message. Okay, Catherine has a message. She's blocked because she is exceeded her fine limit quite a bit, but yes, she's exceeded her fine limit, and it tells you that the patron exceeded the fine threshold and that this happened on March the 25th. So you can tell patrons why they are blocked, and when Catherine pays her bills, this message will go away automatically. You don't have to do anything to cause that other than to pay the bill. Okay, our last box is other, and this is going to give us a list of things that we can look at in the drop down menu, and we're going to go over those individually in the next video.